What's up, brothers? Today I'm going to be bringing you the 11.14 patch note rundown for ADC mains. I don't have time to edit this because I have to do statistics. Dude, I thought this patch would come out tomorrow, so that's why there was no upload yesterday, because I got bamboozled by Riot. Anyway, if you want to see more patch note rundowns, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Well, leaving a like and commenting actually help the algorithm if you want to help these videos. I don't know if subscribing does. Anyway, I don't care. Okay, dash and cast. So wait, hold up. Let's recap this. I like what I'm seeing here for the most part, other than I think Malzahar and Ziggs are probably fine, but that's fine. Buffs. I hate that we're buffing Darius. Like, the champion was bad for one patch. He can't be bad for one patch. Okay. And the Targ buffs, if they're the same as what I saw, they're insane, okay? But also, I have to go through this kind of quick because we're under severe thunderstorm warning. Alright. So Akali can't use her E and Q at the same time. The minimum damage is going down. So if Akali's behind, she'll be hitting this. So yeah. The maximum damage is down too. Okay. So Akali's damage, if she's behind, is gonna feel more fair. I think the base damage was pretty high for an assassin. She could like be behind, and then the second cast of her ult would do like a 30 health. Why? But now it's gonna do that, or now it's probably gonna do a little bit less than that, and on top of that, it's also just going to do less damage maximum as well. So even if she's hyper fed, it'll do less damage. Cool. I like that change. Against Akali, I played champs like Ezreal, and then honestly, I don't know how much this is gonna change the champion. Oh, wait, holy shit. Okay, I was looking at this. I was like, 15 damage isn't that much, right? This is a lot. The maximum damage going down by 45? Holy shit. Is that at every rank? That's at every rank. 40. Yo, dude, Akali's gonna be gone for a few patches. This champ's gone, but I like playing champs like Ezreal or champs with AoE. Okay, Darius, we have Noxian Might. Attack damage is going up, doesn't need to go up, and then they're reverting this change on his E. That's totally fine. Play champs that can kite Darius or crowd control him. Generally works out pretty well. The main issue with him is he gets kited, and now that Stride Breaker is nerfed, he can get kited again. So, poggers. Base attack speed increase for Mundo. Passive health regen now scales. Cooldown increase early. I'm assuming for the passive. Yep. Q now heals more when you hit a monster. E swats small monsters and deals more damage to monsters. So this attack speed is very for jungle. This it affects both. And then the cooldown affects top lane more, going up. It looks like they just want Mundo to be a lot more of a jungler than a top laner. Okay. I mean, I don't really have any like vision or preference on where we put Mundo. I don't really care about the champion all that much. Not a whole bunch of people play him. Even when Mundo is good, dude, not a lot of people play him. And I think that's because people just don't like playing against the champion, and people also don't like playing the champion. It's just not a popular champ. Maybe with this rework he'll be popular, but I'm not seeing him ever. But I don't know. For ADC mains, tank buster champs, his ganks suck. If you're playing an early game ADC, you can probably 3v2. Okay, Garen. Movement speed's going up, and damage from targets missing health is going up. So his ult's going to do more damage to you, and he has more movement speed. Same as Darius. Garen and Darius you play against them the same way for the most part, other than you just effing run whenever Darius hits 5 stacks. I don't even bother kiting him if I can just run away. I just don't want to fucking die. Anyway, Garen, you just kite him. Literally just kite him, bro. Graves, base attack damage increase. This is not going to do much for the champ. Against Graves, I basically just don't stand near a wall, dude. Just don't stand near a wall, because it's kind of scary, because you can just get blown up instantly and bursted. Allowing movement speed going up by 10. It's going to help her a little bit more in lane. This has nothing to do with us. It doesn't really matter. But Alawi, I feel like I'm saying this all the time because, okay, the reason I'm saying this all the time is because the champions that struggled from the Stride Breaker changes were champions that had a hard time getting on top of people, aka champions that get kited a lot. So Darius, Garen, they get kited a lot. Alawi gets kited a lot, but I didn't think she was building Stride Breaker. I thought she was building Divine Sunderer. Anyway, her movement speed's going up. It's going to help her in lane, basically. Whenever she dies, she'll be able to walk to lane faster, yada, 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 all that stuff. But basically, just kite Alawi. Whenever she ults, dude, just walk away, have her engage on you. Short range. You just kite her. Okay. I looked at these Irelia changes. I don't know what they're going for. I don't know what they're going for. Okay. Let's just read it. So her base stat is down. Her MR is down, and her health growth is up, so that she gains more. Let's do the math real quick. She's 15. She loses 40 health, right? No, 60 health. She's gaining 15. Yeah, so she's going to have that back at level 4. It's making her worse early. And then, so if she's going to have that back at level 4, we're just going to do that times 18 plus, what was it, 520? She has about 700. Wait, is that right? If she's gaining 100, I did 15 times 18. Why did I do 15? I wanted 110 times 18. Yeah, she has a lot of health. Boys, she has a lot of health now. She's going to scale and be tankier, but early game, she's really squishy, actually. 520 base HP. People underestimate this. Dude, this is like 2 auto attacks. Like, dead ass. Like, think about how many fights last where they're just 1 auto attack away, or an auto and a spell away. This is an auto and a spell away, so this actually hurts for her early laning. But yeah, it's gonna outweigh it for the most part. From what I understand, they're trying to make her better in team fights, worse in lane. So the max stacks are going off. This helps her in team fights because it's harder for her to get stacks in team fights than it is in lane because there are no minions around. She's getting less attack speed and she's getting less empowered damage. Okay. The dash speed is down. The bonus damage to minions is kept the same, but it gets added per minion level or per champion level. You might not. No, you still max Q. Never mind. You still max Blade Surge. Base damage reduction is going down by that much, and now the physical or the magical part is back, so she's going to be a lot tankier in these team fights. She's going to be harder to kill. Maximum damage is going up. Missile travel time based on distance. Oh, this I actually kind of like this change a little bit. I feel like really good Irelias were way better at abusing the fact that it was based on distance. Now it's 0.25 seconds. I don't know how that feels to play against. I think my reaction time is like 0.39, and that's like literally average, like just straight up average. So I'm assuming that you're gonna have to see her throw out the E and then dodge. Because I don't think you can reactionary dodge to this. Well, some people can. Some people have like a 0.19 reaction speed. That's fucked up. I don't have that, but I don't think most people are gonna be able to dodge. Especially no. For everyone watching this video, because no pro players watch my fucking videos, obviously, you can't like reactionary dodge to this. I don't think anymore. You have to be a god. You have to like see where the first one is and then dodge accordingly. You actually have to be goated. Okay, Vanguard's Edge now reduces her Blade Surge cooldown before ability haste. Okay. I don't. Passive now reduces the cooldown. So this is a passive. So Vanguard's Edge now. I'm assuming that her Q cooldown's going down whenever she puts a point in her ult. Okay. So Irelia is going to be a lot tankier in team fights. She's going to be easier to fight not for us, actually. She's going to be harder to fight for us. So Irelia is going to be harder to fight for us. If you play champs that have hard crowd control, that's like point and click, Vayne Condemn, Tristana ult, it's really good. But yeah, don't try to fight her 1v1. Ivern, E base shield increase later. Okay. Against Ivern, the Shield Reaver items are really, really good. And then he invades jungle a lot. And if you know where Ivern is, his pathing is like somewhat predictable. Just depending on like, if you know what camps are coming up and you know what camps are up, you can tell exactly where the Ivern player is going to go. So if you keep wards in your side of the jungle and then you play something like Ashe or Callista, you can see where his camps are and like when they're gonna respawn, so you can like kind of track them a bit. So I recommend like Callista and Ashe, and then any Shield Reaver champs like Samira against Ivern. But also Daisy is really strong. Okay. Karma's base attack damage is going down. This champ's still going to be really effing good support. I think I said this a video ago. Ezreal Karma's probably still the best lane phase. Yeah, Ezreal Karma's still the best lane phase. This doesn't really affect support Karma as much. But yeah, it's just making Karma a little bit weaker in solo lanes, a little bit stronger in support because she uses her attack damage to like CS more than to attack. Obviously, they're like Karma will auto attack, but in lane that's support, but it usually doesn't matter. All right, base health regen decrease, armor in. Oh, by the way, against Karma, I like playing it with Ezreal. Like I like playing Karma Ezreal, obviously, just because Ezreal likes like range supports that can kind of help push the wave, like Seraphine and Karma. And then against it, you can do Shield Reaver, respect her like mantra E, and then Battle Song. You have to respect that. So just be with your teams and never be frontlining against her. And then watch out for her early game. She does not scale that well. Well, she scales well with the mantra E Battle Song, but she usually doesn't scale that well. This season just throws so much shit off. It really does. Like, all the knowledge that we used to have just doesn't fucking matter anymore. And I'm 7 months into the season. Okay, Lilia base health, regen decrease, armor increase, passive damage, now heals. I'm not reading all this shit, dude. Okay, her health regen down, her armor is up. 20 base armor is super low. Her passive to 6%, and that's capped against monsters. Lilia heals for that much, so Lilia is healing a little bit more. It looks like she's like a little bit, no. Yeah, she's a little tankier early game. Q costs more mana, Prance is down. Bonus movement speed per stack is down. Bonus speed movement duration is up. So what they're doing here is they're hold up, let's finish reading all this stuff. Lilia W does more damage base and has a higher AP ratio. Cooldown goes down by, oh my god, it goes up by 6. The slow is capped at 40 now. I think you might max your W second now. We were maxing Swirl Seed second. Now we're probably maxing W. The base damage goes, okay. Yeah. I think we're definitely going to be maxing W second on the Lilia now instead of Swirl Seed. And then the slow lullaby thing, damage is up, the sleep duration's down. Initial Drowsy slow is down. Lifting lullabies, wait. Letting lullabies slow no longer increase. Oh, okay. So remember how when you get slept, it used to like slow you a little bit and then slow you a shit ton. Yeah, the slow no longer increases. So and then the slow. Okay, yeah. So you're barely getting slowed. Okay, so what I think they're trying to do to the Lilia here, it makes it these changes make her a little bit more forgiving and accessible to newer players. Just because the champion's really weird, but she is pretty not abusable, but she's abusable if you play her right. Like if you play this champion in like in like higher levels in pro play where they don't gank as much, like she can just abuse the shit out of the enemy jungler if like laners don't collapse and everything. So I don't know, against Lilia, QSS is really nice and so is cleanse. And then honestly, your Raptors are going to get invaded a shit ton. If you're blue side, there's not that much you can do. And if you're red side, there's also not that much you can do. I don't know. Try to say your support to ward Raptors, I guess. Unless you're, like, I don't know. If your jungler is super dependent on Raptors, like Kayn, then maybe, like, ward for them at the Raptors. But if not, like, just leave it. I don't really project this champion being that much of a problem. Okay, Malzahar base health reduced, Q damage ratio decreased. Okay. I don't know why we're nerfing Malzahar. But, you know, to each their own. The health goes down, so he's worse early game, and he does less damage later. Okay. Malzahar, don't bring cleanse. It doesn't work against his ult. Bring QSS. And then champions that can kind of like pop his spell shield without like being in danger, like Ashe, Ezreal, that kind of stuff is really nice for your teams because those kind of spell shields can kind of F engages. Okay, I already read this. They're basically just making Lane Nocturne worse. I'm fine with this being a little change for how broken the champion is because Stridebreaker is also getting changed this patch. So, but no, Jungle Nocturne is still probably going to be strong, but Lane Nocturne is going to be worse. Against Nocturne, I really like Xayah. And then stay near your teammates. It can be really chaotic in solo queue, but just try to stay near at least like 1 or 2 people that can help you. Rek'Sai, Q1 base damage increase, Q2 base damage increase later. Oh, okay. They're increasing Rek'Sai's base damage. The problem with the champion still remains that she cannot team fight. She's too bad in team fights, so this doesn't really change much. Against Rek'Sai, her ganks are actually really volatile. They're simple, but volatile, right? So make sure you ward. There are specific locations where you can kind of just get boned. If you stall the game out against Rek'Sai, your chances of winning go up by a lot. Okay, her Q damage ratio increases against Seraphine. Okay, with Seraphine number 1, Ezreal's good, Misfortune's good, and then if you play like a support, or like if you play like a supportive ADC, like I play Lux, you can play like Lux Seraphine. That's really, really fucking good because you have 2 low income supports and then you just have your jungler play topside. It's really, really nice. But the problem can come where you have too much of one damage type. You have too much magic damage, so just make sure you're not picking it with that. To play against Seraphine, Spell Shield's really good. Gale Force is really good. Don't get hit by her ult. Also Shield Reaver. Shaco, thank you for nerfing this stupid fucking champion. Dude, I've never hated Shaco until this season. Never hated the champ till this season. This hurts his jungle a little bit more than support. I'm sorry I'm yawning so much, dude. I have no idea why I'm yawning. I'm kind of tired, but whatever. I don't know. I don't think this... The problem with the champion is I think he can build whatever the fuck he wants. Like, he can build tank with Conqueror. He can build AD with, like, Halo Blades or Conqueror. And then he can build AP with Comet. The champion's too versatile. If he has 3 different builds that can be successful, maybe there's something wrong with the champion. That's just my opinion, but like I think if you reduce how long his boxes like fear, that would be a really fucking good change. But anyway, against Shaco, watch out for his deceive, like the red blob that shows up. Well, it's red in his base skin, but there's like a smoke screen that appears whenever he goes invis. Watch out for that. And then make sure you're hitting the right Shaco. There are a few ways that you can tell if it's right Shaco, if a potion's ticking on that Shaco, if like a red buff is applied on that Shaco, if your Tristana E is on that Shaco, if your Braum passive stacks are on that Shaco, Vayne passive stacks are on that Shaco, that kind of stuff. That's the real one. Tom Kench. Oh my god. Dude, I'm tired. Why are we getting a laundry list? Like, have I been talking for 20 minutes? Almost. I've been talking for 18 minutes. Dude, what the fuck is this patch? What is this patch, dude? I'm tired, bro. Okay. Bonus damage. Okay, so it's base. Alright. His Q Tongue Lash now also deals damage from his passive. The heal is up? No. The heal is base. The heal's has a base thing now instead of the missing health. Okay. Now his mana refund and cooldown refund. What? What is this, bro? Why am I yawning? Honestly, I don't know. Put against Tom Kench, don't get hit by his Q, and then play tank busters. Pretty much it. Tarek Q cool. Okay, so these changes are actually really, really nice for Tarek. Anyone who plays Tarek knows that this champ is really effing mana hungry. I don't think Tarek will ever become meta just because the champion's kind of hard to play. Well, meta for solo queue. He'll probably be played in pro play now because this is a really nice change. But anyway, I don't think that this champ will get played in solo queue that much, despite him being really, really strong. Old Tarek players might pick him up again. But yeah, no, these are big changes for Tarek. It might not seem like a lot, but trust me. Oh wait, this was down 20. Now it's only down 5 per rank. That's still good. This is also still good. Yeah, no, Tarek is probably going to be scary this next patch. What am I doing? What the heck? Okay, Xin Zhao cooldown. Oh, you might not max W anymore. Nah, you still have to max W. What else would you max? His E? Can you max Xin Zhao E? That's what I used to do back in the day before he had that different W. I don't think you can max E, dude. Yeah, everyone's maxing W. Alright, well, there might be an E-max Xin Zhao. As ADC, there's really not much you can do against him unless you're playing a short-range AD carry, then you kind of can. You can't ignore him. It's hard to hit him. So if you play a short-range AD carry, you can hit him a little bit better. But, like, I don't know. The only one that I can even think of that would be decent, that's a short-range that can stay slippery away from him, is Kai'Sa. So, like, I guess Kai'Sa into him, just, like, off the top of my head. And then also don't get hit by this W. Okay, Ziggs base mana reduced. I don't know why we're nerfing Ziggs. Bot Ziggs has been towing on the line for a while now. So, if he's been towing on the line for a while now, why the fuck did you buff him? And with his 11.12 buffs, who makes these patch notes? Dude, what? Dude, what? I'm a sleep-deprived college student that coaches and tries to upload whenever he can, and I'm noticing flaws. I'm half asleep. What the fuck? This doesn't make any sense. Okay. Whatever. Okay. Against Ziggs, don't play Ezreal. You're gonna get pushed in the entire time. I wish I could stop yawning. And, his E does a shit ton of damage. Don't walk into his E. His E does so much damage. It's crazy. If he throws an E somewhere, just don't walk into it, bro. This armor thing's up. Okay. This basically, it's making the base stats like a little bit better, a little less tankier, and then also the halting slash is only 40% instead of 90%, which is really, really fucking nice because this is oppressive. VFX updates for these 3 champions. Ultimate spellbooks coming out. Chat restrictions. New chat restrictions will be issued in 3 to 7 day increments rather than 10 to 25 game increments. Okay, this makes sense. I think when you get chat restricted, you can just go play 10 games really quickly and then just like spam ping, but this isn't going to make your fucking game less toxic. It's not going to. And then new skins. The Sentinel Vayne one looks really cool. I might make a video on it. Might. I just realized how much out of state costs, so probably not. Irelia looks cool. Diana looks cool. Riven looks really cool. I love this. I don't know what is up. I don't know what I love about this splash art, but I love the splash art. Olaf looks fucking amazing. Pantheon looks okay. And then the Ascended Pantheon Prestige. That's it. There might be a video on the Sentinel Vayne. We'll see. I'm kind of fucking tired, dude. And I kind of just want to... I don't know why I'm so tired. I got plenty of sleep. Anyway, sorry this video is scuffed. And I'm tired. And I'm yawning half the time. And I don't really think I did that good of a job on this video. But what the fuck ever, bro. Did I do everything I wanted to? Against ADC? Yeah. Yeah, I covered all this shit. Okay. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Sorry this video kind of sucks. Stay safe. I'll see you all next time. Peace out.